Hello everybody, Shockinator 1000 reporting for duty. Welcome back to an episode of Kirby in a Forgotten Land plus Star-Crossed World. In the last episode, we managed to complete the Isolated Isles, rescuing Leon from the clutches of IDF-86. And in this episode, in the credits of the post-game story, we saw two particular pictures where one of them was focusing on the Colosseum that had a silver shield icon with 3 stars on it, even though it's now a gold shield. But there was another picture that was shown after the Colosseum based on something that we never, ever got to see in the game. And in this episode, that is what we're going to be focusing on doing today. We are still with attack up, still with speed up, but not with life up. So I am immediately going to run on over and get the life up again. And I will be stocking up on my attack and speed up even more than it already is, because I will actually need that both to be at the max. So we're just going to go ahead and do that real fast. I will buy 2 each of the attack and speed up. It will go to 967, but honestly that's perfectly fine. Right, there we go, just pick them up again. So with the Colosseum of doing the Ultimate Cup C, it's basically exactly the same as it was for the Ultimate Cup of the original boss battles in the main story, when you fought the original Goimondo, Coraline, Silly Dillo, King DDD, both regular and Vorgo, Leonga, Elphalis, Tropic Woods, and so on. So everything is just going to be exactly as it normally is. However, in this case, we are going to be showing you Morpho Knight in action, which is the strongest ability in the entire game. You need 5 rare stones and unfortunately 1500 star coins just to upgrade it. Great, we do not have enough of that. Okay, am I able to farm star coins real fast? Probably with a code I have not yet put in. Let's see. I don't believe we put in this code. Kirby the Gourmet. Okay, I've already used that one. I definitely know I've used Thank You Meta Knight. Have I used this one? Birthday. Yes, I have. Okay. So I've used every single code. Right. So I guess we can grind coins by fishing. Okay, we got 30 there. Oh, damn it. I pushed B instead of Y. Okay, there we go. I just needed to pick up 2 fish. There we go. Because I definitely will say, the Morpho Knight ability is actually broken in its own right, especially if you have the attack up and speed up to go with it. But imagine how much power it would do if you upgraded it even further. But because this is also the last ability that we've evolved, so we get the Weapon Shop Bottle D figurine. I'm not going to bother reading it because obviously you know the criteria of it. If we were to power this up, we need 2,500 star coins and 5 rare keystones. You can guarantee rare keystones by participating in the Colosseum over and over again, but I don't really want to do that. We are going to be going to the Colosseum to do Ultimate Cup C. As we know, we get 3 rare keystones and 2,500 star coins, but you notice a first time clear reward showing a figurine, which was similar to this. We've already cleared the Ultimate Cup and got the figurine of Elphalis, but what is that figurine? We're going to go right in and do it. The Ultimate Cup C takes place in some other realm where you face intense battles with scary foes. I can't follow you into that arena, and worse than that, I can't commentate over your battles. But I know you'll survive. No, I know you'll win. After all, you just saved this entire world. So in we go. Forgo Dreams, let's do this. We're starting off with the Wild Bonkers. Oh, damn. Okay, I'm not getting the opportunity. You want to try and charge up the sword. Oh my god, come on! Charge up the sword to do that. Because this attack does a crap ton of damage. And there you go. Now, you notice with the plain Ultimate Cup, you was able to pick up Maximum Tomatoes. By default, you have these tangerines. So have a Maximum Tomato and Life Apart with you for the start. Right, our next boss fight is Phantom DDD. I'm just going to do this attack to get rid of these Grand Woofies. Oh my god. Right, going to deal with phase 2, just going to skip the cutscene. Oh, it's jumping on the... Oh my god, come on! Why am I constantly letting myself get hit? Right, I do not want to lose my sword ability because it's the most broken ability in this Colosseum. Come on. Right, we're going to be dealing with Wild Edge and Wild Frosty again. There! There, just like that. Done. Moving on to the next area. Right, now we're dealing with Phantom Claw line now. Not going to bother charging to the max. Just going to go straight in with as much damage as I possibly can. Oh, for God's sake. Come on! My horizontal swipe should have actually blocked those attacks. Well, I actually got to hit the actual claw line. Interesting. Oh, God. Yeah, it's just the fact that the bosses actually can swipe your ability from just one plain attack. It's a little bit relentless in its own way. Now we're dealing with Silly Dillo. Thankfully, Morpho Knight can actually deal with this like nomad. There you go. Phase 1 done. Right, just gonna run. There you go, just... There you go, done. No messing about with Silly Dillo in this case. The Morpho Knight literally wastes these entire bosses. They are like having a case of dealing with a hot knife through butter. And there you go, phase 1 is done immediately. And phase 2 done immediately. You see what I mean about this ability? This is the best ability in the entire game, and it breaks everything the minute you get it. Hey, look at that. It's giving me the ability to use sword against Tropic Woods. And of course, I definitely will say this up front right now. During the boss fights in the Ultimate Cup, and Ultimate Cup C, it's exactly the same case scenario where it's like the last 3 boss fights are... Okay, that was my fault that time. The last 3 boss fights in the Ultimate Cup are the exact same no matter what. There you go. Just don't waste my time with the vertical slice. Just do the horizontal slice and just be over and done with. But this is actually an ability, this is an enemy we actually never came into contact with in the Forgo Dreams. A silhouette of Meta Knight. The Lone Illusion, Phantom Meta Knight. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be doing much commentary on this fight, but you notice that he's going to do the exact same attacks he does as plain Meta Knight, but he starts with the sword beam swipes from the start, and he does occasional aerial, like, dodging. And this aura, yeah, he does 2 critical slices, then he stabs the ground making a full trajectory thing. Then he's going to summon these lava rocks. He's going to drop 2 lows down on you. You got to pay attention to where the shadows are and you should be good. Oh, it's 3. Never mind. Pay attention to the shadows and you should be good. And there we go. The attacks are basically just exactly as they are in the original fights, just with some minor differences. So, yeah. The Ultimate Cup C, the last 4 boss fights are literally going to be the exact same. it's going to be Forgo DDD first, then the fight against Leon, then the fight against Morpho Knight. But, yeah, I know, it's kind of spoiling it. Forgo DDD was actually the third to last fight in the main Ultimate Cup, and we got the number 4. And I actually mentioned Forgo DDD, then Leon, then Morpho Knight. Meaning, there is another boss fight that I have not actually mentioned. I will say this up front right now. That one fight that I have not mentioned is the guaranteed final boss of the Ultimate Cup C every single time. I am not going to be going into detail about what it is, but it is in relation to that picture we saw in the credits in the last episode. So, there you go, just get rid of phase 1 immediately. Deal with this. Thankfully, I do not really need to commentate on any of the boss fights because we already saw every single one of them in action, so... Right, I actually jumped over that sword wave. Not sword wave. Well, you kind of get it. You kind of know what I'm trying to imply. There we go. There's Leon. Hey, we got star points for our trouble. We'll pick up 1 tangerine. We've still not yet used our maximum tomato, which is a good thing because we need the maximum tomato for the last bit. Oh, there's the sword. And we immediately lost it even though we had an invincibility frame. Okay, just skip the cutscene. Oh, damn. I was about to get ready to swipe him and finish him off, and then I forgot about the other phase. Boom! There we go. Done. Now for Morpho Knight. More star coins. Just get the fast attacking from the start. Because he's not going to grant you the ability to actually use the vertical slice attack. Just do the horizontal slice repeatedly and he should be good. There you go. Done. See what I mean about Morpho Knight making this look like a joke? Now we got plenty of time for the final fight, the mystery fight. This is why you need life up, speed up, attack up, Morpho Knight, and a maximum tomato in your inventory. This boss fight we have never come into contact with, and it's always the final boss of the Ultimate Cup C. You notice how it's shaped similarly to Elphalis. However, it's all white and glowing red eyes. Yeah. The secret boss. This is Elphalis's true form. The hidden secret in the post-game credits. The hidden boss that you're never going to see unless you do this at least once. Species born of chaos. Chaos Elphalis. This boss fight is no joke. Immediately he'll do these Sceptar swipes at you. before then eventually doing a stab attack where it will get stuck into the ground, but it will teleport away from the attacks to get ready to do another one. Do not try to do a vertical slice unless you are confident to do so. Just do the horizontal slice and you should be good. Now this attack, these beam swords, they would appear above you if you was in the original Elfilist fight, but in this case, it's actually coming around you. Okay, that was just basically trying to confuse me, but obviously I didn't care to attack, I just waited for it to finish. Now for phase 2. You're not going to be able to do any damage to Elfilist in this bit. That, or a shadow, can actually damage you. Just stay afloat. Land down occasionally, because it will do 2 of those swipes, and then stab down immediately. Then oh, I actually found the right one immediately. Okay, vertical slice on this. Oh. Okay, going to take damage there, but that's fine. Haven't taken a lot, but there we go. We can finish off Elfilist now. Just wiggle the thumbstick like mad. There we go. However, it's not over. Chaos Elfilist has a 3rd phase. It's immediately going to open up with a black hole. This does a ton of damage if it hits you with it. Just run away from it. And those little orbs you see sat around them will actually summon like a beam laser to try and hit you. Just don't bother with your charge attack in this one. Just do as much damage as you possibly can with like jump attack into swipe. Or horizontal slice if you're confident enough. But when you get into this phase, this is phase 4. It's immediately going to turn into a fireball and fly above your head. Debris will fall from this meteor it's going to crash into. It will land in your battle arena in a stairway. You want to jump up to the highest pillar and then float in the air, because otherwise you will take heavy damage from that attack. And yes, it actually does the attack twice. So there we go. After that one, it will sit back in the middle. And that's actually your opportunity to do a vertical slice. But then it will summon these meteors to fall down on you. Then it'll just reappear on the battle arena. And then you'll do this. It will land on the ground, creating the same attack that Leon did as Forgo Leon. Just create an AoE attack of a lightning ring 3 times. The 3rd one is obviously the hardest one to dodge. Then this one, you can destroy the orbs that shoot these light beams, but they do actually come back, just not firing a beam this time. And that's it. After that attack, it will go back to the fireball attack or something. But if you just keep the heavy damage on Elfilist and do not grant it the ability to just get in a free attack regardless, you are good to go. Morpho Knight plus attack up is the most broken thing you can do in this game. And once you defeated Chaos Elfilist, that's it. The Ultimate Cup C is complete. And there we have it. Even Meta Knight's actually congratulating us. We beat that in 9 minutes, 25 seconds, 64 milliseconds. Obviously, we started with life, attack, and speed up. So obviously, it's going to be showing that in our trajectory record, regardless, even if it actually happened to have ran out. But you notice that we did not use the maximum tomato once. Not saying I am really good at this game, because like I said, if I was good at this game, I would not have died once to Clawline. I would not have died twice to Silly Dillo in the Isolated Isles. I would not have died a single time. Yet I died 3 times. However, that's the fun experience of this game. You can't feel joy unless you witness death at least once. And for our trouble, here are our rewards. 2,500 star coins, 3 rare stones, and the special figurine. Species born of chaos, Chaos Elphalis, a unique convergence of elements, from native beast souls to ethereal butterfly, gave a stubborn soul one last chance at revenge. This new creation, driven by pure chaos, was defeated by the bright light of Kirby's hope. The last bit of life that remained willingly returned to Elphalin. At last, 2 became 1. We've taken top honours in every tournament so far. And because of that, we get another special figurine of the commentator Waddle Dee. The Colosseum is always ready for battles with brutal beasts, but no one was prepared with the mysterious vortex that opened inside the arena. Commentator Waddle Dee was so scared that he almost shut everything down, but his curiosity won in the end. What wild battles await within? It's tournament time. To congratulate you on surviving the extra hard battles of the Ultimate Cup C, a new photo has been added to the wall inside Kirby's house. As you clear different modes, new photos will be added to the wall inside Kirby's house. There are 10 photos in total. Play on and make a bunch of unforgettable memories. Try to reach 100% completion and become a master of all things Kirby. And Trader Waddle Dee has arrived in town. If your collection is missing a figure, he'll trade you one of his own for a rare stone. Trade with him or search this world's many stages and try to collect all the figures. Now, we are still miles away with the total figurines completion. We are missing 12 in Volume 1. We are missing 61 in Volume 2. We are missing 50 in Volume 3. And we are missing 33 in Volume 4. What I am going to be doing is I will be grinding these figurines off camera. So, the very next episode that we do, we will be doing the treasure road we unlocked in the main world, and then after that, we will then, no question about it, be doing the DLC of this game, because I've been waiting to do this for almost a year now. And now we finally get a chance to do it, providing I do not lose footage and have to do the whole LP all over again for a 3rd time. I am not doing it again. Next time, Treasure Road with a completed figurine collection, and then the DLC. See you guys then.